In my previous life, I was the one who always showed up whenever Sophia Shen called, the one who obeyed unconditionally. No different from a toy she kept caged in that villa halfway up the mountain, just to save that pretentious childhood sweetheart of hers. She personally drained the last drops of blood from me, the rare Rh-negative blood type in my body. The day I died, she was holding that man, wailing her heart out in the ambulance. She didn't even spare a single extra glance for the corpse that was slowly growing cold in my dark corner. Reborn back at the engagement party, watching her, for that man, once again decisively abandon me. I stopped smiling. This time, I don't need this worthless life anymore. This marriage, I'm not going through with it. And don't you dare take even one more drop of blood from me. The entire upper class knew Sophia Shen had gone mad. She disbanded the high-level meeting, canceled the billion-dollar project, sealed off that gloomy villa halfway up the mountain in the suburbs. Outsiders thought she was recuperating, but only I knew she was getting treatment, and I was the unlucky drug precursor for that. In the underground bunker reeking of sharp antiseptic, my hands bound tightly with leather straps on the operating table, the back of my hand pierced with cold IV tubes, the fresh red liquid flowing endlessly into the blood storage bag. Sophia Shen sitting across from me, her hand twirling the surgical clamp, her eyes obsessively staring at that blood bag. Yan, your blood is so beautiful. Her icy fingers brushed across my cheek, like a slippery snake. Zixuan said he's feeling dizzy. He needs fresh blood to replenish. You have Rh-negative blood. In this world, only you can save him. My eyelids were heavy, unable to lift. The corner of my mouth forced a mocking smile. Sophia Shen, I'm a human being, not a blood bank. This week you've drawn my blood 3 times already. So what? Sophia Shen leaned close to my ear, her breath warm, but her words cold as ice. As long as Ixuan needs it, even if it means draining every drop from you, you have to endure it for me. Don't forget, at first it was you who begged like a dog to stay by my side. I hated her. Hated how she trampled my true feelings like trash. Hated how she crushed my self-respect for that acting fool, Zachary Lin. But when her cold lips touched my carotid artery, this body still trembled instinctively. Can you feel it? She pressed on the needle mark. A sharp pain surged in. Your heart is beating so fast. Connor.I. In this lifetime, don't even dream of escaping my grasp. As the blood gradually drained away, my consciousness slowly sank into the abyss. My final glance. I saw Zachary Lin push the door open and enter, his face flushed with health. Where was even half a sign of anemia? He whined to Sophia Shen. Sophia Shen immediately discarded me like a trash bag, then approached him with a look full of pity. I was like a discarded part, breathing my last in the cold and darkness. Connor Gu, have you gone mad? The furious roar exploded like thunder. I snapped awake, opening my eyes. The crystal chandelier's glare stung my sockets. The astonished faces of the guests filling the hall came into view. This was the engagement party of the Shen and Gu families. I lowered my head, looking at the red marriage contract torn in half in my hand, my fingertips trembling slightly. Sophia Shen's father, face ashen, pointed straight at me, cursing furiously. The alliance between our two families was set long ago. The media is waiting outside. Now you're demanding to cancel the engagement. Where does that leave the face of our Shen family? I took a deep breath, stood tall. In my previous life, for the sake of so-called love, I endured humiliation. The result was 3 years of cold violence after marriage, framed by Zachary Lin, finally dying miserably like a mobile blood bag. Given a second chance at life, even if it means smashing my head right here, I absolutely won't step into that same rut again. Uncle Shen, my voice hoarse, but carrying an unprecedented resolve. This engagement, I'm calling it off. The surroundings erupted in murmurs. The chatter surged like a tidal wave. Connor Gu, don't be ungrateful. Sophia Shen's stepmother, hands on hips, shrilly. Sophia is the heir to the Shen Corporation. So many people lining up to marry her. You, a fallen young master from a prestigious family. Being able to marry into the Shen family is a blessing earned over several lifetimes. How well Sophia treats you. Even when you had a fever, she. I coldly interrupted her. Treats me well? Is it only when I had a high fever in the ER? While she was busy watching snow with Zachary Lin in Hokkaido? Or only on my birthday? When she posted on social media an intimate photo with Zachary Lin, captioned "You're my one and only." The whole room fell silent, so quiet you could hear a pin drop. I pulled out my phone, connected directly to the big screen. The photos began to play. Sophia Shen and Zachary Lin kissing under the Eiffel Tower, on the yacht, applying sunscreen to each other, and just 3 days ago, feeding each other porridge in a hotel, their gazes tender enough to melt. And right at that moment, I was exhausted from preparing the engagement party, leading to stomach bleeding, lying alone in the hospital, hooked to cold IV bags. Is this the well that Miss Shen treats me with? I pointed at the screen, my cold gaze sweeping over the Shen family, finally landing on Sophia Shen, who had just burst into the hall, panting. If anyone wants this cuckold's horn, they can have it, but not me. Sophia Shen raced here like a maniac, hair disheveled, still wearing the windbreaker from the photo. How ironic. Seeing the content on the big screen, her face instantly paled, but she quickly adjusted her expression. Reached out to tug my sleeve. Yan, you've misunderstood. Her tone urgent, but still carrying that arrogant superiority. Those photos are just the angle. Zixuan and I are completely innocent. His health is poor. From childhood, he's always depended on me. I just care for him like a little brother. Little brother? I leaned away, dodging her hand, disgusted, brushing off my cuff. What kind of sister kisses her brother? What kind of sister plants strawberries on her brother's collarbone? I pointed straight at the close-up photo on the screen. The red mark on Zachary Lin's collarbone clear as day. Truly an eyesore. Sophia Shen's eyes evasive. Stubbornly, that was a mosquito bite. Yan, can you stop being unreasonable? Today is our engagement party. Whatever it is, we can talk at home. Being unreasonable? I laughed, a smile full of chill. In my previous life, because I believed these deceitful words, I ended up with no bones left. Sophia Shen, do you think I, Connor Gu, was born lowly? Born to be a link in your farce? I pulled out the engagement ring. Right in front of her, casually tossed it into the champagne tower nearby. A crisp ting rang out, wine splashing everywhere, just like my shattered heart. This engagement, I'm definitely canceling. If you're so reluctant to let go of that little brother, then you might as well fish out the ring and put it on him yourself. After all, he's been coveting this position for a long time. Connor Gu! Sophia Shen finally flew into a rage from shame. Don't regret this. If you dare step out that door today, even if you kneel and beg me later, I won't spare you a glance. I couldn't ask for more. I turned and left, without a shred of regret. Suddenly, chaos erupted from outside the door. Oh God, someone's fainted. It's a young man. Looks like a heart attack. Sophia Shen's face changed. She charged through the crowd like a madwoman. Zixuan, that heart-wrenching cry, was 1,000 times more sincere than when she tried to hold me back just now. I turned back. Zachary Lin collapsed on the ground, clutching his chest, his face looking like he was about to breathe his last. Seeing Sophia Shen, he weakly reached out, tears perfectly timed in his eyes. Sister Sophia, don't blame brother Connor Gu. It's my fault. I shouldn't have come here. Hey. Sophia Shen, as if the sky was falling, scooped up Zachary Lin. Zixuan, don't scare me. Where's the medicine? No need to look. She frantically rummaged her pockets. I understand it all, Sister Sophia. My heart hurts so much. Zachary Lin leaned into her arms, his eyes glancing over her shoulder at me, lips curling in a provocative smile. It was the smile of a victor, malicious and triumphant. Get the car. Hurry to the hospital, Sophia Shen yelled, carrying him, rushing out. As she passed me, she shoved me hard, her gaze venomous like a demon. Connor Gu, if anything happens to Zixuan, I absolutely won't let you off. She carried her precious heart out the door, leaving behind a mess and bewildered guests. Standing there, in my heart, I felt only liberation. My father approached, patted my shoulder hard. Yan, have you really thought this through? Dad. I looked at this man whose hair had turned white for me, my eyes slightly warm. I've thought it through. This kind of trash, whoever wants it can take it. For the entire month after that, I cut off all contact with Sophia Shen, changed numbers, moved houses, took over the family business. I thought as long as I didn't appear, she'd forget about me. But I underestimated this woman's possessiveness. One stormy night a month later, I'd just finished handling documents. The doorbell rang urgently like a death knell. Opening the door, Sophia Shen stood outside, soaked through, holding a bouquet of white roses battered by the rain. Utterly pitiful. Yan, her voice trembling, carrying a humble plea. I was wrong. Don't ignore me anymore, okay? I leaned against the doorframe, unmoving, coldly observing. Miss Shen, what's this about? Doesn't Zachary Lin need care anymore? Sophia Shen wiped the rain from her face, putting on a pitiful look. Don't mention him anymore. I know I was wrong that day. I shouldn't have abandoned you. But this past month, I've thought a lot. I've realized I truly can't live without you. She tried to grab my hand, but I dodged in disgust. Yan, our 20 years of feelings. Could they really not compare to 1 minute of misunderstanding? I know you're still angry. You can hit me, scold me however you want, but don't abandon me. Her eyes reddened, tears mixing with rain, streaming down. If it were before, I'd have softened long ago, all tangled up. Now, I just felt nauseous. Misunderstanding? I sneered. Sophia Shen. Going to bed with Zachary Lin was a misunderstanding too? When I had stomach bleeding, you renting a room with him. Was that a misunderstanding too? Sophia Shen froze in place, face pale. That was just an accident. And besides, I've cut ties with him. I swear, from now on I'll never see him again. Swear? I raised an eyebrow. How much is Miss Shen's oath worth? It's true. Sophia Shen raised 3 fingers, firmly vowing. I, Sophia Shen, swear to heaven, if, from now on, I secretly meet Zachary Lin even once more, or have any involvement with him, then let me be struck by lightning, pierced by saints. Without a whole corpse. Boom! Suddenly a thunderclap roared from the sky. She shuddered. To hold on to a useful tool like me. She really dared to gamble everything. Fine then. I nodded indifferently. If Miss Shen has such sincerity, I'll give you one more chance. But, I'll agree to anything. But from today on, whether Zachary Lin lives or dies has nothing to do with you. Can you do that? Yes, absolutely yes. Sophia Shen agreed decisively as if that precious one was truly a thing of the past. In the days that followed, Sophia Shen truly seemed like the perfect girlfriend, buying breakfast, giving gifts, canceling contracts to dine with me. In the circle, word spread that the Shen heiress had turned over a new leaf. Even my dad advised me to stop while ahead. Only I knew that rivers and mountains change easier than nature. Sure enough, less than half a month later, Sophia Shen burst into the study. her face dark and terrifying. Connor Gu, you're something. She slammed the phone down in front of me. On the screen, a glaring news headline. Famous painter Zachary Lin, suddenly struck with acute leukemia. Tia, urgently needs rare Rh-negative blood donor. Life in critical danger. I glanced at it, calmly turned the page of my book. So what? So what? Sophia Shen lunged, grabbing my collar, yanking me up, her eyes bloodshot. You know he has Rh-negative blood. You know in this whole city, only you can save him. You clearly saw the news. Why didn't you tell me? Do you really want to watch him die? Sophia Shen, have you forgotten your oath? You said whether he lives or dies has nothing to do with you. That's a human life. Sophia Shen screamed madly. And it's Zixuan. He's so kind. Wouldn't even step on an ant. How can you be so cold-blooded? Kind. I flung her hand away, adjusted my collar. Someone who knows you have a fiancé, yet clings to you every day, that's called kind? Someone who fakes illness for sympathy, destroying others' families, that's called kind? Enough! Sophia Shen's chest heaved violently, clearly having lost all reason. I don't want to hear your nonsense anymore. Right now, only you can save him. The doctor said if no transfusion, soon, he won't make it through the night. Then just let him die. Connor Gu. Sophia Shen raised her hand to slap, but I caught her wrist and flung it away. Connor Gu. Sophia Shen raised her hand to slap, but I gripped her wrist tightly and flung it away. Sophia Shen, don't force me to get physical. Get out! Sophia Shen paused for a few seconds. The flames of anger in her eyes gradually died, replaced by a chilling calm. Fine, Connor Gu, you're ruthless. She dialed her phone, voice icy. Come in. The study door slammed open. 4 burly bodyguards rushed in. Without a word, pinned me down. Sophia Shen, what are you doing? I struggled fiercely, but 2 hands couldn't fight 4. Quickly, pressed flat on the desk, Sophia Shen pulled out a metal box. Inside, a large syringe and long tubing. The steel glinting coldly. Yan, don't blame me. She approached step by step, looking no different from a death demon. Zixuan can't die. His illness is because of me. I have to save him. The doctor said just 400 cc. No, just 600 cc is enough. You're healthy. A bit of nourishment, and your blood will replenish. 600 cc. My whole body trembled, looking at her in disbelief. Sophia Shen, I just had stomach surgery last week. I'm still anemic now. You drawing 600 cc from me? Is that trying to kill me? It's not that serious. Sophia Shen skillfully unpacked the syringe bag, eyes emotionless. I'll have the doctor give you nutrient IVs. Yan, just this once, save Zixuan. Then I'll cut ties with him completely. After this, I'll only be good to you. Believe me, get lost. I struggled desperately. Books and items on the desk swept to the floor, shattering with crashes. Hold him down! The guards applied more force. My face pressed against the cold desktop, bones creaking under pressure, pain piercing to the core. Sophia Shen gripped my left arm tightly, slapped hard on the emerging veins. She aimed the huge needle straight at my elbow, didn't even bother disinfecting. Bear with it a bit, Yan, it'll be quick. The needle pierced the skin. Intense pain surged, as if instantly pulling me back to my previous life, to that despair-filled underground bunker. Sophia Shen, if you dare stab today, then between us, it'll truly be to the death. I roared madly, the corners of my eyes about to split. Sophia Shen's hand paused for a second. Then her eyes flashed with ruthlessness, decisively plunged deep into the vein. The fresh red blood quickly filled the tube, stinging my eyes. As long as Zixuan lives, even if you want my life, I'll willingly give it. She stared at the filling blood bag, her eyes only for that man's life. I closed my eyes, feeling my vitality drain bit by bit. In this moment, the last bit of feeling I had for Sophia Shen died completely. 400 cc, 500 cc. The bag was full, but Sophia Shen had no intention of stopping. Not enough, the doctor said to prepare a bit more. Until my consciousness began to blur. Darkness before my eyes. She finally pulled the needle without even stemming the blood. Fresh blood instantly dyed my white shirt red, looking horrified. Watch him closely, don't let him die. Sophia Shen hugged the blood bag and dashed out. Without a backward glance, the guards released me. I collapsed to the floor like a mud puddle. The old stomach wound burst open, throat bitter. I vomited a large mouthful of blood. Looking at that glaring red pool, I laughed soundlessly, laughing until tears flowed. Sophia Shen, this is just the beginning. This blood debt, I'll make you pay back with interest. I was in a coma in the hospital for 3 full days. When I woke, the room empty, only the monotonous beeping of the heart monitor. On the phone, a message from Sophia Shen 2 days ago. Yan Zixuan's surgery was a great success. Thanks to you. These next few days I'll be at the hospital caring for him. Take care of yourself. Once he's discharged, I'll come home to you. Come home. How ironic. I yanked out the IV, ignoring the doctor's protests. Forced discharge. Back home, I gathered all of Sophia Shen's things, along with those false memories, dumped them all in the trash. After cleaning everything out, I dialed a number I hadn't contacted in ages. Hello, it's your uncle, Yan. Have you finally come around? Nhi. From the other end, a stern voice full of joy. I looked out the window at the bustling but cold city. I've come around. I'll reclaim the Jiuao family inheritance. And I want to acquire all shares of the Shen Corporation. Yay. Now why? The other end burst into hearty laughter. Good. That's the Jiu bloodline. I told you early on. That Shen girl isn't worthy of you. Just say the word. Even if it bankrupts me, your uncle will help. Hanging up. I looked at my reflection in the glass, pale but resolute. Sophia Shen, if you love playing savior so much, then I'll destroy the Shen Corporation. Destroy that capital you've always prided yourself on. Let's see. Without the halo of the Shen heiress, what the hell are you and your worthless childhood sweetheart? The revenge began with a charity gala. A week later, at the elite upper-class auction charity event, Sophia Shen, arm in arm with the newly recovered Zachary Lin, appearing ostentatiously. Zachary Lin, in a white suit, looking like a fragile porcelain doll, nestled close to her, enjoying the crowd's flattery. Miss Shen is truly loyal and righteous. Now why? I heard to save Mr. Lin. She didn't hesitate to offend her own fiancé. Oh, please. What fiancé? I heard that Gu young master has fallen out of favor. Sophia Shen maintained a proper smile, but her eyes anxiously scanned the crowd, as if searching for my figure. Before leaving, she ordered me to be there, to publicly apologize to Zachary Lin, clarify the misunderstanding, to preserve her reputation. Of course, I'd come. The grand doors opened with a bang. Spotlights immediately focused. I, in a custom black suit, or a towering dight. On my arm, the tailor heiress, the cold goddess of high society. Also Sophia Shen's arch-rival. We strolled in leisurely. The entire hall instantly fell silent. All eyes on us. The smile on Sophia Shen's face froze. She stared at me and the tailor heiress, her eyes full of shock and unconcealed jealousy. I ignored her, went straight to center stage, grabbed the mic. Good evening, everyone. My gaze, sharp as a knife, sweeping over the ashen-faced Sophia Shen, and a utterly horrified Zachary Lin. Taking this opportunity, I want to announce two things. First, I, Connor Gu, officially cancel all engagement ties with Miss Sophia Shen. Second, from today, the Gu Corporation will completely terminate all cooperation with Shen Corporation. And go all out to crash Shen's stock price. Nyanda. The room erupted in gasps. Camera flashes going wild. Sophia Shen, like a madwoman, rushed on stage, snatching the mic. Connor Gu, what nonsense are you spouting? Have you gone mad? I elegantly dodged her. She slipped and sprawled on the ground. Just like me, in my previous life, after being drained dry, and tossed out like a trash bag. Miss Shen, I looked down from above, lips curling in a cruel smile. The game has only just begun. Wow. The charity gala incident wasn't over. Instead, it blew up the entire upper class. I was backstage changing clothes. Phone screen flashing, non-stop. All orchestrated by Sophia Shen. Even at this point, she still thought PR could turn black to white? Online full of smear articles. Gu family's son-in-law turns love to hate. Causes chaos at charity gala, mentally unstable. Connor Gu goes mad in public. Shen CEO sheds tears of tolerance. She wanted to paint me as a failed obsessive madman, while she played the aggrieved heiress. Looking at the screen, I fastened my cufflinks, lips curling as I looked in the mirror. Sophia Shen, still so arrogant. I dialed begin. Next morning, as the stock market opened, Shen Corporation's stock hit the limit down. Then, at 10 a.m., major banks collectively made trouble, citing skyrocketing business risks, demanding Shen Corporation repay 3.5 billion yuan early. This 3.5 billion would drain all of Shen's cash flow. This was the fatal blow. I sat by the floor-to-ceiling window of the manor, holding a cup of Dia Hong Pao tea, watching the monitor. Seeing Sophia Shen's red Ferrari speeding up the hill road. She was coming for me. She probably thought I was just renting this place to save face. This Cloud Peak Manor, in the western suburbs, was a coming-of-age gift from my never-met maternal grandfather. It's value enough to buy 10 Shen families. Miss Shen has arrived. Butler Old Chen stood behind. Should we block her? Blowing lightly on the tea foam. Let her in. Some debts need settling face to face. On camera, Sophia Shen's car stopped at the iron gate. She honked incessantly, seeing no response. Stepped out in high heels, pointing at security yelling, "You dogs blind or what? Now, I'm Sophia Shen. Tell that bastard Connor Gu to get out here. Tell him." Why? Don't think hiding here means I can't find him. Yeah. Renting this rundown manor to show off to who? Security looked at her like an idiot, unmoving. Until Old Chen signaled permission. The gate opened. Sophia Shen drove in, the fountains along the way, the gardens and statues on the lawn, turned the anger in her eyes to surprise. Even uneducated as she was, she still had some eye for this. The place exuded class and history. Definitely not something rentable. Cars stopped at the main building. Sophia Shen charged into the grand hall. "Connor Gu, get out here!" The shout echoed in the empty hall. Old Chen blocked her. Professional but cold. "Miss Shen. Nhi, please mind your attitude. This is private property. Without an appointment, you have no right to step even half a foot in." Why? Right? Sophia Shen sneered, pushed Old Chen aside. "I'm Connor Gu's fiancé." Shh. Now we. Ex-fiancé. Do I need an appointment to see him? No. Tell him to stop hiding like a turtle. What do ye? The young master is entertaining a guest in the study. No. Entertaining? What guest could he entertain? Nhi. Probably his drinking buddies. Nyao. Sophia Shen didn't listen at all, rushed straight to the second-floor study. I knew her mindset too well. In her eyes, my canceling the engagement, pulling funds, or disappearing were all to get her attention. As long as she lowered herself, I'd kneel in gratitude. Bam! The red wooden study door flung open. Connor Gu, had enough tantrum? Addy! The shout cut off. In the study, scented with agarwood, I was placing a black chess piece on the board. Opposite, a middle-aged man in Tang attire. The business legend, Tristan Chen. Normally, Sophia Shen's father greeted him subserviently. The Shen family sought meetings 3 times, but were refused. Now, this living Buddha in Shen eyes was standing, holding a purple clay teapot, respectfully pouring tea for me. Young master, fresh brew. Tristan Chen's voice carried flattery. Sophia Shen froze at the door, looking at Tristan then me. Stunned. Chen. Master Chen. Nyao Mayo. She stammered. Why are you here? Nyao. Did Connor Gu rudely offend you? Nyarwa. I'll take him away now. In her subconscious, I was still that fallen young master, needing Shen family protection. Tristan Chen paused, turned to the door, smile vanishing, replaced by authority. You Shen brat. He set down the teapot, snorted coldly. Who gave you the guts to barge into young Master Gao's study? Yang. Young Master Gu. Sophia Shen's face paled, pointing at me. Master Chen. Nio. Have you mistaken someone? That's Connor Gu. He's from our family. Clack. I tossed the piece back in the box, cutting her off. Miss Shen, barging into someone's home yelling at dawn. Why? Is this the Shen family upbringing? Auntie. I leaned back in the chair, looking at her disheveled hair and twisted face. Once I thought this face beautiful. Now, just vulgar. Connor Gu, what the hell are you up to? Nyaja why? Sophia Shen took a deep breath, trying to calm. Don't think hiring actors for a play, can scare me. What status is Master Chen? How could he pour tea for you? Neijen. She stepped to the desk, hands on table, staring at me. I know you're still mad. Last night was my fault. I shouldn't have pushed you. But you don't need to go this far, right? Now Shirwal. Having banks demand debts. Crashing Shen stock. One. Well, what's in it for you? She pulled a check from her bag, placed it on the table. Here's $10 million white. Take this money and go to the media. Now, clarify say, last night you were drunk and talking nonsense. Why? Then, have the banks withdraw the demand. I'll act like nothing happened. Nyai, you can still return to the Shen family. As long as you obediently listen. Nyai, from now on I'll give you an extra 500k allowance monthly. Nyao. This expression no different from alms to a beggar. Just like when she drew my blood in my previous life. I didn't glance at the check. From the drawer, pulled a stack of documents, threw at her feet. Pick it up and see what it is. Nyai. Non. Sophia Shen frowned, picked it up, flipped the first page. Pupils contracting. Debt assignment documents for all Shen Corporation's bank loans. This, impossible. Her hands shook violently. How do you have this? 5 billion yuan. Wow. How could you afford to buy Shen's debt rights? No. I lifted the teacup. Sip. This trash asset. Need to buy? No. This is Tristan Chen's meeting gift to me. Shh. Sophia Shen looked at Tristan in horror. Tristan stood aside calmly. Young master is right. Shh. Nay. That bit of Shen property, in the Jiu family's eyes, not worth a cow's hair. No. If the young master wants to play, I casually acquired it, for the young master to amuse himself. And Gu family? Which Gu family? Sophia Shen's voice trembled, eyes full of panic. How many Gu families are there in this circle? I stood, circled the desk, stood before her. Sophia Shen, you always thought I was climbing the Shen family. Actually, you're right. It is climbing high, but it's your Shen family climbing me. Why? I'm the long-lost maternal grandson of the capital's Jiu family. Nhi, the sole heir to the Jiu Corporation. Each word, sharp. Sophia Shen staggered back, bumping the shelf, vase shaking. No. Impossible. You're an orphan. You're just a bastard no one wants. Her words, chaotic, but the manner before her, Tristan's attitude, all the debt documents shattering her perception. The capital she always boasted became a joke. The mud she trampled now a true dragon. This disparity more unbearable than death. Currently, I am your biggest creditor. I looked down at her. Per the contract, if Sheen Corporation can't within 3 days, repay the full 3.5 billion. And I have the right to initiate bankruptcy liquidation. Now auction all assets under Shen name. Including the villa you're living in. Now. And the company you've always been smug about. Now. In wise. Connor Gu, you can't do that. Now. Sophia Shen panicked, lunging to grab me. Our 20 years of feelings. Done. How can you be so heartless? I'm Sophia. The Sophia you love most. Look, today I even wore the dress you like best. Yan, I know you still love me, right? You're just angry because I treated Zachary Lin too well. Shh, don't touch me. I dodged in disgust. 20 years of feelings? You mean when you drained my blood to save that green tea bitch? Or when I was bleeding from the stomach, you were busy hoteling with him? Sophia Shen, don't make me sick. I turned, not sparing her another second. Tristan Chen, see the guest out. Tristan waved. 2 burly men immediately entered. Connor Gu, you can't kick me out. I'm the Shen heiress. Sophia Shen clamped tight, struggling fiercely. Even her shoes fell off. I was wrong, Yan. Really wrong. From now on, I'll never see Zachary Lin again. Forgive me just this once, okay? Throw this madwoman out. I ordered the gate guards. From now on, Shen family members and dogs, not allowed entry. Sophia Shen dragged away, her wails fading into silence. The study returned to quiet. Tristan observed my expression. Young master. Need to bankrupt Shen now? What's the rush? I went to the window, watching Sophia Shen like a stray dog, thrown out the main gate, utterly wretched. Crushing them instantly is too easy on them. I want them to watch helplessly, as everything they own vanishes into smoke, then tear each other apart in despair. Right, how's the Shen family situation? Everything under your control. Tristan handed the tablet. This is live camera from the Shen Villa living room. On screen, the Shen mansion in chaos. Old Shen in a rage. Floor, littered with porcelain shards. That rebellious child only knows how to destroy. Old Shen pointed at the door, cursing. Offend anyone but. Had to offend Connor. Gah! That's the Jiu family's grandson. A living Buddha, right before her eyes. Yet she dared use him as a blood bag. Now look. Banks, foreclosing. Gu, family, pressing. Shen family is done. On the sofa, the stepmother wiping tears said, Old Shen, don't get too angry. Harm your health. Who knew little Sophia was spoiled this bad? From young, arrogant as if heaven was a sieve, regarding no one. I said Connor Gu has a prosperous look, a good son-in-law. You. But, alas, Sophia got bewitched by that Zachary Lin. She changed tone, looking at Zachary Lin, trembling in the corner. Zixuan. Not that Auntie blames you. Even if Sophia really likes you, you need to know your place. Now Shen family in disaster because of you. If you have any conscience, you should step up and take responsibility yourself. Zachary Lin, head down, face terrified. Uncle, Auntie. I didn't expect Connor Guiao's status so noble. Shut up. Old Shen hurled a teacup. Don't call me uncle. If not for your jinx, why would Connor Gu cancel the engagement? Why would Shen family end up like this? Old Shen, calm down. The stepmother patted old Shen's chest, calculating eyes glancing at Zachary Lin. Actually, it's not entirely hopeless now. Sophia may be useless, but Zixuan is an outsider after all. How about we hand over Zixuan? Let young Master Gu vent his anger. Maybe he'll remember old feelings and spare Shen family a way out. Zachary Lin suddenly looked up, eyes flashing resentment, but quickly changed to pitiful. As long as it saves Shen family, tell me to do anything, even die. Stop it. No more acting here. Old Shen impatiently waved. All of you get back to your rooms. Seeing you annoys me. Saying that, old Shen clutched his chest, coughing violently. Old Shen, medicine. Take it quick. The stepmother gave him pills. Turned to order Zachary Lin. Zixuan Tartachai. What are you standing there for? Go pour uncle a glass of warm water. Zachary Lin hurried to the kitchen. Camera switch to kitchen view. Zachary Lin back to camera, holding warm water glass. After confirming no one, he pulled out a tiny syringe. His usually innocent face, now utterly sinister. He smirked, injected the clear liquid into the glass. Movements, skill. Without hesitation. Old man, wanna hand me over, huh? Then don't blame me for sending you off first. The mutter came through clear. I tapped the table, watching the screen. This scene looked so familiar. In previous life, old Shen also suddenly had a heart attack and died. Sophia Shen grieved to the extreme. Zachary Lin took the chance to rise, finally allied with the stepmother to sideline Sophia Shen. So this was the route. Young master, need to call police? Tristan asked. Call police? I shook my head, turned off the tablet. Then where's the fun? This good show of dogs biting dogs just started. How can it end early? Save this video securely. Encrypt and backup. I looked at the gloomy sky outside. Wait until Sophia Shen is betrayed by all, at dead end. This gift will be the last straw crushing her. Zachary Lin, Sophia Shen. What you owe me, I'll make you pay back slowly with the suffering of your remaining half-life. Top floor of Shen Corporation building. Conference room. I stood in the lounge behind the one-way glass, gently swirling the red wine glass, eyes fixed on the monitor. Around the table over 20 shareholders, each face grim. Sophia Shen, at the head seat. Business suit couldn't hide her haggardness. Thick makeup couldn't conceal the dark circles. These 3 days, banks foreclosing, stocks plummeting, partners canceling. This combo of blows had pushed the Shen heiress to the brink. Dear uncles, elders, please trust Shen Corporation. Sophia Shen's voice hoarse. Hands on table, fingertips pale. This is just temporary difficulty. I've been negotiating with foreign investment funds. The capital chain will reconnect soon. Connor Gu. The Jiu family's pressure is just big thunder, small rain. They wouldn't dare really do anything to Shen Corp. Wouldn't dare. A white-haired shareholder slammed the financial report down. A sharp bam. Gu has acquired 30% of our shares. Banks issued ultimatum. No payment tomorrow. They'll seal assets. Sophia Shen, still dreaming. This is your big thunder, small rain? Exactly. If not for you diving headfirst into that pretty boy, offending so many, how would Shen Corporation end up like this today? Dismiss the meeting. Let someone capable take over. Criticisms echoed everywhere. Sophia Shen's body swayed. She bit her lip hard, eyes rimmed red. At that moment, conference door opened wide. Old Shen in wheelchair pushed in, mouth slightly crooked, eyes cloudy, but authority still there. Behind, the stepmother with gentle face, and Zachary Lin, in high-end suit. The room silent for a moment. What's the noise? Old Shen strained to slap the wheelchair arm. Voice a bit slurred, but full of anger. I'm not dead yet. Shen Corporation, not your turn to chaos. He panted a few breaths, swept eyes over everyone, finally looked at Sophia Shen full of dissatisfaction. Sophia.I. Ability insufficient. Can't resolve the crisis. From today, in this special time, I want to announce a new personnel appointment. Old Shen, trembling, pointed at Zachary Lin behind. Zixuan, though young, but he has ideas, ambitions. I decide to appoint Zachary Lin as Executive Vice President of Shen Corporation, full authority to negotiate with Ju Corporation. Words out. Conference room exploded. Sophia Shen, stunned, lifted head, looked at her father in disbelief. Dad, what are you saying? Zixuan hasn't even graduated college. What does he know about management? Let him be VPP. Dad wants Shen to die faster? Shut up! Old Shen angrily shouted. If not for your incompetence, would we need Zixuan to step up? Zixuan said, he has a way to soften Connor Gio. Zachary Lin stepped forward, humble, proper, smile, but smug eyes glancing at Sophia Shen. Sister Sophia, don't rush. I know you don't trust me, but I truly want to share the family burden. After all, Brother Connor Gu and I have some acquaintance. Let me beg him. Maybe he'll soften. You, Sophia Shen shook with rage. I glanced at my watch. Time was up. I set down the wine glass, adjusted my tie, pushed the secret door, stepped straight into the conference. Beg me? How does Mr. Lin plan to beg? Voice, not loud, but made the noisy room instantly silent. Everyone looked toward the door. I led Tristan Chen and 4 black-suited guards in, leather shoes clicking authoritatively on marble. Connor Gu. Sophia Shen's eyes lit up seeing me, as if grasping a lifeline. She hurried over, wanting to grab my hand. Finally, you're here. I knew you wouldn't really abandon me. You came to help Shen, right? I sidestepped, making her miss, staggering off balance. Miss Shen misunderstood. I went straight to the head of the table, pulled out the chairman's chair, sat down properly. Today I come as Shen Corporation's largest creditor. To attend this meeting, I scanned around, eyes lingering on the bloodless Zachary Lin. For 2 seconds, then chuckled. Just heard. Chairman Shen plans to appoint this Mr. Lin, who can't even read financial reports, as VP. Old Shen flushed red, pointed at me. Connor Gu, this is Shen family business. You get out. Family business? I snapped my fingers. Tristan immediately projected documents on big screen. Shen currently owes 3.5 billion yuan, of which 2 billion principal in young Master Gu's hands. Per the pledge agreement, when Shen's debt ratio exceeds alert threshold, creditor has right to intervene in company management, even dismiss the board. I leaned back, fingers interlaced. So now, here I decide. Old Shen, furious to rolling eyes, clutched chest, panting heavily. The stepmother hurriedly patted his chest, eyes full of fear. Connor Gu, don't go too far. Sophia Shen shielded her father, tears welling. I know you hate me. If you want revenge, come at me. Don't torment my dad anymore. He's ill. He can't take stimulation. Poor health? I raised eyebrow at Zachary Lin and stepmother. Uncle Shen's health indeed poor. But the cause of this illness? Afraid, not age. Zachary Lin's face instantly changed. He instinctively backed behind the stepmother. You? What do you mean? The stepmother shrieked. Old Shen had a stroke. The doctor already diagnosed it. Stop spitting blood accusations. Whether it's spitting blood or not, everyone can just watch and see. I picked up the remote, pressed a button toward the big screen. Please enjoy the year's best ethical thriller. The image on the screen changed. No longer charts and graphs, but surveillance footage. Time: late last night. Location: Shen family villa kitchen. In the frame, Zachary Lin turned his back to the camera, holding a tiny syringe, injecting the clear liquid into old Shen's water glass. The conference room fell dead silent, only the speaker's voice ringing clear. This old man's life is really tenacious. That was Zachary Lin's voice, malicious and chilling, utterly different from his usual innocent facade. Then, the stepmother entered the frame. Not only did she not stop him, instead she handed Zachary Lin a packet of powder. Up the dose. This dying old man, today, dared to transfer shares to that bitch, Sophia Shen. Got to make him bedridden, immediate. As long as he loses consciousness, we can forge the will. Zachary Lin in the video took the packet, sneered and poured it into the glass. Mom, don't worry. Once we get the Shen fortune, I'll sell that stupid bitch Sophia Shen off to Southeast Asia. Doesn't she like acting all high and mighty? Let her serve men there. See if she can stay arrogant. And that idiot Connor Gu too, dead and still leaving me such a huge fortune like this. Truly born lowly. That girl's just an ATM. Squeeze her dry, then handle as you please. The video continued. Their dialogue, growing filthier by the minute. The whole hall in uproar. Shareholders exchanging horrified looks, some even nauseous. Reporters flooded in from the side door. Camera flashes firing non-stop. Shutters clicking rapidly. Sophia Shen stood frozen, staring at the screen. The one calling mom, with that ferocious look, was the little brother she'd protected since childhood, even draining her fiancé's blood without regret for him. And the woman colluding with Zachary Lin was the stepmother she'd respected for over a decade. Stupid bitch. AEM. Sell to Southeast Asia. Those words like nails, hammering one by one into her brain. No, this can't be real. Sophia Shen's lips trembled, tears streaming down. She turned to the real Zachary Lin. Voice shattered. Zixuan. That's edited, right? Connor Gu framed you, right? Tell me. Zachary Lin collapsed to the floor, face ashen, cold sweat soaking his back. He wanted to rush and turn off the screen, but his legs jelly couldn't stand. Turn it off. Shut it down. That's fake. It's AI deepfake. The stepmother screamed madly, charging the control panel, but two guards pinned her down. Old Shen in the wheelchair, eyes bulging, fingers trembling, pointing at them both, throat gurgling, face purple like pig liver. The truth, too cruel. The wife he pampered, the successor he valued, turned out poisoning him day and night, just waiting for his death. A spurt of blood from old Shen's mouth, splattering all over Sophia Shen. He slumped his head to one side, completely unconscious. Dad! Sophia Shen wailed, rushing to the wheelchair. Doctor! Call a doctor quick! The scene totally out of control. The conference door slammed open again. SWAT stormed in. Police! Nobody moved. The lead officer presented arrest warrant. Advanced toward Elena Zhao and Zachary Lin. You two suspected of attempted murder and embezzling public assets, now officially arrested. The cold handcuffs clicked, locking the stepmother's wrists. No, I didn't do it. I'm innocent. Connor Gu set me up. The stepmother disheveled, struggling wildly, shrieking like a market hag, then forcibly dragged away by SWAT. I sat in the chair, coldly witnessing this ridiculous play. Sophia Shen knelt at her father's feet, covered in blood, looked up at me, eyes full of despair and regret, but mostly bewilderment. I stood, walked before her, looking down from above. Sophia Shen, is this the family you desperately protected? This, the true love, you drained my blood without regret to save? Sophia Shen's lips moved, but no words came, only tears mixing with diluted blood streaming. Yan, save me, save my dad. She reached to grab my pant leg. I stepped back half a step, dodging in disgust. You reap what you sow, not worth pity. Right then, sudden twist occurred. Zachary Lin on the ground suddenly sprang up, pulled a hidden fruit knife from his sleeve. Don't come closer. All stand still. He yelled, but didn't charge police. Instead turned and pounced on Sophia Shen. Sophia Shen still immersed in grief. No time to react. A scream rang out. Zachary Lin choked Sophia Shen's neck, knife tip against her carotid, blood seeping, staining the pearl necklace red. Back off, all back off for me, or I'll kill her. Zachary Lin's face twisted, eyes blood-red. He'd truly gone mad. SWAT immediately, weapons ready, surrounding him. Drop the weapon. No escape for you. Shut up, if I can't live. Dragging one down with me is worth it. Zachary Lin dragged Sophia Shen step by step back to the floor-to-ceiling glass at the balcony. Sophia Shen forced to arch neck back, hands clutching Zachary Lin's arm, eyes full of terror. Zixuan, have you gone mad? I'm your sister, the sister who loves you most. Shut up, you idiot. Zachary Lin roared right in her ear, spit spraying her face. Love me? If you really loved me, you'd have given me all Shen shares already. If you really loved me, why not kill that old man sooner? You just wanted to control me, make me your obedient dog. Now Shen family's done. Don't you dare live either. Sophia Shen's pupils contracted sharply. The image of her pure, kind little brother shattered, replaced by a selfish, greedy demon. And this demon, raised by her own hand. Connor Goo. Zachary Lin dragged her to balcony edge, back against railing. This is 33rd floor. Fall, certain death. He yelled at me, knife digging deeper a bit. Prepare a helicopter for me, and 1 billion cash. Immediately, or I'll slit her throat. Wind blowing strong, I stood in front, hands in pockets, face calm, like watching a boring circus. Zachary Lin, have you mistaken something? I looked at him, lips curling in mockery. The hostage in your hand worth nothing to me. Zachary Lin stunned a moment. Then, even madder. Bullshit. Your 20 years feelings. I don't believe you can watch her die. Feelings? I scoffed, gaze passing him, to the despairing Sophia Shen. Sophia Shen, hear that? He's betting I'll save you. Sophia Shen looked at me, lips trembling. In previous life, if I was in danger, you'd sacrifice me without hesitation. Now, I truly don't want to save you. Connor Goo. She called my name. Voice weak. I'm sorry. Too late. I coldly uttered 3 words. Zachary Lin, seeing me unmoved, completely panicked. The last card useless now. Connor Goo. So heartless? Fine. Then I'll kill her first. Then drag you down too. He swung knife to stab. In that hair trigger moment, Sophia Shen, unknown where strength from, suddenly ducked, bit hard into Zachary Lin's wrist. Zachary Lin screamed, hand loosened, dropping the knife. Police swarmed. Bang, a gunshot rang, but not police firing. In chaos, Zachary Lin grabbed knife again, not stabbing police, but madly stabbed straight into Sophia Shen's abdomen. If die, then together to hell. Blood splattered. Sophia Shen clutched abdomen, collapsed in pool. Police pinned Zachary Lin down, butt stroke to his head. But he still laughed, maniacally. Ha 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 ha! Sophia Shen. This is the debt you owe me. You owe me. Scene utterly chaotic. Medics rushed to aid. I stood still, watching Sophia Shen carried on stretcher, face pale, blood dyeing the stretcher red. As past me, she strained open eyes, extended bloodied hand toward me. Yeah. I didn't move, just silently watched her, gaze cold, like a stranger. This stab is you repaying me, I said in voice only we two hear. Take your time, enjoy. Sophia Shen, dying too easy for you. The suffering in life, just beginning. Her hand powerless dropped. I turned, left, leaving behind chaotic crowd and police lights. Behind me, Shen Corporation collapsing. And my revenge just started. Stepping out the building, sunlight blinding, Tristan followed. Young master. What if Sophia Shen dies? She won't die. I got in the car. Looked through window at that building. Millennium Scourge. She'll live on. With disabled body, witness Shen bankruptcy. Watch Zachary Lin rot in prison. And live remaining life in regret and agony. That's the greatest punishment for her. Car started toward company. I closed eyes, hiding slight fatigue in depths. Next, time to reel in the net. Wind on Shen rooftop fierce. Blowing unsteady on feet. Helicopter roaring overhead. Airflow whipping ground dust into face. Sirens wailing everywhere. Surrounding the building, no escape. I stood in shadow at rooftop exit, adjusting wind-blown cuff. Not far. Zachary Lin, choking Sophia Shen, tight. Bloodied fruit knife pressed to her major artery. Just now, in conference, this guy suddenly struck, dragged heavily, injured Sophia Shen to rooftop. Back off! All back off for me! Zachary Lin yelled, voice breaking, body shaking, eyes wild, clearly, completely broken. Sophia Shen limp in his hold, abdomen wound dyeing business suit red, face pale, until seeing me step out, eyes flickering hope. Yan, wind too strong couldn't hear, but I understood her lip. Save me. Nhi. Before, whenever she caused trouble or hurt, and I always rushed front to shield all dangers for her. Pity that Connor Dew died on operating table previous life. Negotiator sweating profusely about to advance. But I blocked. Mr. Geo, suspect mentality extremely unstable. Best you don't let him negotiate with me. I took the megaphone. Expression calm. I advanced 2 steps. Stood right at blockade line. Zachary Lin. Megaphone amplified my voice, echoing over rooftop space. Helicopter you want? None. Money none. Here only snipers and cuffs. Zachary Lin suddenly tightened arm on Sophia Shen's neck. Instantly, a blood streak. Connor Gu, stop scaring me. I know you have money. You just acquired Shen debt. You lack what money? Zachary Lin hid behind Sophia Shen, only exposing bloodshot eyes staring me. Transfer me 1 billion yuan immediately to my overseas account, or I'll kill her. I'll make Shen family heirless. 1 billion yuan? I held megaphone chuckled. Zachary Lin, aren't you overestimating your value in Miss Shen's heart, or overestimating her market value? I raised hand check watch. Shen now debt-ridden, about to enter bankruptcy liquidation. This Shen heiress now penniless, even bearing huge debt. You tell me spend 1 billion buy a debt. I shook head. This deal not worth it all. Sophia Shen looked at me in disbelief, hair matted to bloody dusty face. She probably never thought. Her life in my eyes measured by worth. Connor Gu, I'm Sophia. She cried, how can you treat me like this? We grew up together since kids. You said you'd protect me forever. Protect? I set down megaphone, stepped closer one more. Snipers aimed at Zachary Lin. I signaled them, Don't rush fire. Sophia Shen, do you feel pain now? I fixed on her oozing abdomen wound. This wound seems quite deep. Must hurt a lot. Huh. How's blood loss feel? Feet, hands cold. Heart racing, erratic. Eyes starting to blacken? Sophia Shen trembled violently. Before in bunker, you had me tied to operating table. Drew my blood tube after tube. I felt exactly like this. Wind blowing strong, but I guarantee every word straight to her ear. Did I beg you then? I begged you stop. I said it hurts. I said I'm dying. What did you say then? Sophia Shen stunned. In previous life, bunker. She looked down at me same way. Zixuan needs your blood. She said, bear a bit, quick. I mimicked her exact tone then. So now Miss Shen bear a bit too. This little pain nothing. After all gifted personally by your most loved little brother. Isn't that right, Yan? I'm wrong. Really no wrong. Sophia Shen wailed miserably. Bone-piercing pain, contracting wound. She finally realized. The guy who once had eyes only for her, dead. Connor Goo, shut up! I tell you shut up. Zachary Lin, seeing me unmoved, completely lost control. He meant use Sophia Shen manipulate me. But now this trump card just scrap paper. You really not save her? Fine. Want watch her die. Then I'll fulfill you. Zachary Lin rage from shame. Swung, knife straight stab, into Sophia Shen's thigh. Heart-rending scream rang. Sophia Shen, curled in agony. Blood splattering cement. Police about to charge. Stand still. I shouted loud. Still stood in place. I looked at her pain-twisted face. Sophia Shen, look clear. I pointed at ferocious Zachary Lin. This is the treasure you pampered like egg. This the kind little brother you spared nothing. Drained fiancé blood to save. See, when he stabbed you, hand didn't tremble a bit. Sophia Shen pain, near fainting. Strained turn head. Look at the one behind. The boy who whined to her often. Now face only bloodthirst. Kill me. Eh? Sophia Shen closed eyes. Zachary Lin. You kill sister. Want die? Not that easy. Zachary Lin pulled knife. Trailing red blood streak. He gone mad. Connor Goo, not giving money, right? Fine. Then wait collect this bitch's corpse. He swung knife straight at Sophia Shen's carotid. I watched blade descending. Raised right hand. Light. Snap. Bang. A crisp gunshot tore space. Zachary Lin's face froze. Next second, his knife-holding right wrist exploded, blood mist. Massive impact snapped wrist. Fruit knife flew, fell into drain. Ah! Zachary Lin clutched severed hand, knelt down, rolling, wailing. Action! Police immediately swarmed, instantly pinned him to floor. Police! Stay put! Zachary Lin's face pressed hard on rough cement, scraping off skin layer. He quickly cuffed, dragged like dead dog. Passing me, he glared. Connor Goo, you'll die horribly. I'll wait you in hell. Wait you in hell. I didn't glance half-eye. On rooftop now, only me and Sophia Shen. And just arrived doctors. Sophia Shen collapsed in blood pool. Breath faint. Seeing me approach, she reached to grab my pant leg. Yan, eyes full plea. This very hand, once on my shoulder, pointed my face, called trash. Held scalpel, tore my flesh. Now filthy like fished from mud. I stepped back one, hand missed. Dropped limp on cement. Mr. Gu. Doctors about lift her to stretcher. Wait, I spoke. Doctors, stop. I bent close to Sophia Shen. She still conscious. Tear rolling from eye corner. Sophia Shen, don't faint yet. I looked deep into her teary eyes. Voice, very soft. There's one more truth. Wait you wake I'll tell. Sophia Shen lips moved. What? I slight smile. In volume, Only 2 here said. Actually, previous life. Zachary Lin didn't need transfusion at all. That test report, he faked himself. Sophia Shen's pupils contracted sharply. Shock too great made her body jerk painfully. Yet, you, for someone who didn't need saving, personally killed the only one who truly loved you. Splat! Sophia Shen vomited blood spurt on my shoe. She wanted scream, cry loud, but body at limit. She carried that truth into complete coma. Carry her away. I stood, wiped blood off shoe tip, casually, tossed handkerchief, watched stretcher disappear downstairs. My heart only calm. Dying like that, too easy for her. I want her live. Let her see Zachary Lin rot in jail. See Goo Corporation soar to clouds. Let her live worse than death in regret. Young master, Tristan appeared behind. Draped coat on me. Wind cold, careful, catch chill. I pulled coat tight. Shen side handled how far. Banks officially sealed Shen building. Court summons tomorrow, sent direct to Shen family. As for those shareholders, now lining up, begging, see you, want dump all shares cheap. Tristan paused. Young master. Shen family truly done. I approached rooftop edge. From high look down city below. Neon lights brilliant. Traffic, bustling like flow. Once, thought no place for me here. Could only be dependent. But now, entire high society must look up to me. Tristan, notify below. Tomorrow morning, press, conference. I looked far. I want announce Goo Corporation officially acquires Shen. And, I slight lip curl. Take Zachary Lin and Elena Zhao interrogation video. Broadcast public on city, biggest AD screen. Loop, for 3 days. I want whole city see clear. This the end for those who plot against me. Wind, stop. I turned toward exit, leather shoes, crunching on gravel. This life, I not drug vessel for anyone, nor savior for anyone. I only my own God. Hospital hall reeking antiseptic. Exact smell I smelled dying in previous life. Bunker. I stood outside ICU looking in. Sophia Shen, awake, now. She try and crawl off bed. Move too rough, pulled IV. Blood on hand, back, starting reverse flow. Don't move, stay put. Officer taking statement pressed her down. His attitude extremely firm. Sophia Shen, now I inform you, case, progress. Your father, Kenneth Shen, from overstimulation led severe stroke. Paralyzed lower half. Now transferred to nursing home. Stepmother Elena Zhao, suspected inciting murder. Embezzling public assets. Evidence solid. Already in criminal detention. As for Zachary Lin, officer flipped notebook page. Attempted murder. Plus, prior verified commercial fraud. Faking medical certs. Combined penalties. He faces life imprisonment. Sophia Shen stunned on bed. Face pale as paper. Mouth agape dazed. Impossible. I don't believe. She shook head non-stop. Hair messy matted to face. My dad just fainted. Igirandiri sexuan. Sexuan. He was forced. I want lawyer. I want see Connor Goo. I'm Shen Corporation chairman. I have money. I'll hire best lawyer. Shen Corporation? Officer closed notebook. Eyes mocking. Just 10 minutes ago. Shen Corporation declared bankruptcy restructure. Goo Corporation completed full acquisition. Simply put, Shen gone. And, as legal rep, you're bearing huge joint debt. Miss Shen, now not only broke, but, Goo, sighed 300 million yuan too. 300 million? Sophia Shen shuddered. Suddenly screamed madly, grabbed pillow hurled at officer. Liars! You're all liars. Where's Connor Gue? Call Connor Goo see me. He won't treat me like this. He loves me. For me he'd give his life. I want see Connor Goo. Tell him get here. Ward chaotic. I adjusted vest collar, pushed door, entered, looking for me, voice not loud, but extremely authoritative. Sophia Shen suddenly turned seeing me. Madness in eyes turned extreme joy. She yanked needle from hand. Rolled, crawled off bed. Yan Yan. Finally you're here. She knelt on ground to hug my leg. A silver high heel blocked before her. Sophia Shen, stunned, looked up along the shoe. Taylor Sue arm on mine, in cream white coat. From above, looked down at kneeling Sophia Shen. Eyes like viewing roadside trash. Miss Shen, have some self-respect. Taylor Sue's voice cold. Sophia Shen pointed Taylor Sue's face. Taylor Sue, why you here? This bitch. Get away from my Yan. She turned, looked me, tears pouring. Putting on pitiful act. Yeah, I know you're mad at me, right? You brought her to piss me off. Now, Shen family, all gone. Zixuan in jail too. I only have you. Forsake we grew up together. Forsake I once saved your life. Help me. I beg nothing else. Just help pay off debt. We start over, okay? Saved life? I laughed. Previous life I fell for these 2 words. At 7, I fell in water. She said, saving me got serious illness. I used whole life, repay that debt. Sophia Shen, you dare mention again. I pulled velvet box, and opened. Inside, half-chipped, jade pendant. Edgeware clear. Faintly carved, chain. Seeing the jade, Sophia Shen suddenly silent. Eyes wide. Body starting tremble. Familiar? I shook jade lightly. That year I fell ice hole. Rescuer left this jade, then left. After I woke, this jade in your hand. You said family heirloom chip saving me. I believed you 20 years. I squatted down, looked her twisted face. But Sophia Shen, this jade not Shen family item at all. This piece buckle old Mr. Suh prayed for his granddaughter. Back engraved Taylor Sue's name. Sophia Shen breathing rapid. Curled back. Not. I picked it. No. I did save you. I personally pulled you ashore. Only us 2 at Riverbank then. Only 2 then? Taylor Sue scoffed. Stepped forward. Sophia Shen, that year you hiding in reeds by bank. When I pulled Connor Goo ashore. You cowering behind rocks scared shitless. I hurried call adults for help. So dropped the jade. When I led people back, you held my jade. Sat by Connor Goo, claiming credit. You lie, you nonsense. Sophia Shen yelled, neck veins bulging. I saved him. Connor Goo, don't believe her. She wants steal you. I'm your lifesaver. Me. This, her last card. If even this fake, she truly, thorough thief. Still want act? I took phone. Opened recording. That Elena Zhao's interrogation statement. That girl lied since small. That year Gu young master fell water. She came back, said, picked up jade. Then, claimed she saved. I thought hooking Gu good. So told her insist she save. Anyway the real saving kit. Ran off somewhere. Recording ended. Sophia Shen, face, ashen. She gaped, throat gurgling. So you knew all. Why? She slumped on ground. Tears, snot, covering face. Even lifesaver not me. Of course not. I stood. I wiped hands clean, as if touched something filthy. Sophia Shen, this life you stole Taylor Sue's credit. Stole my feelings. Stole Shen, family, fortune. You're a thorough thief. Now, dream should wait. I returned jade to Taylor Sue. Held her hand. Let's go. Air here not fresh. Taylor Sue nodded. Before leaving turned, looked, Sophia Shen, coldly. The fickle unrighteous will self-destruct. Sophia Shen, this just beginning. That gaze completely shattered Sophia Shen. Behind came piercing scream. Connor, go! Wall. Come back. Don't go. I love you. I really once loved you. Take me. Yan, I won't be CEO anymore. I'll be your dog. Yan, don't abandon me. Ward echoed, smashing sounds. Pin her. Quick, sedate. Doctors, nurses rushed in. I didn't look back. Walked out in patient area. Outside sunlight blinding. I took phone. Opened contacts. Finger paused on Sophia Shen name 1 second. Then, deleted and blocked. Long pent-up anger in chest finally dissipated. Connor Gu, Taylor Sue, stood below steps. Next, where we go? I pocketed phone. Stepped down. Held her hand. View wedding dresses. 1 month later, at Capital's largest outdoor square. Big screen, looping, good news. Gu Corporation CEO, Connor Gu and Sue heiress, Taylor Sue, to hold wedding of century next week. On screen, me and Taylor Sue, smiling at each other. Passers-by buzzing. Such perfect match. Yay. Edelma. Etharadandao. Wow. This true equal match. Heard Gu CEO to propose. Booked whole Victoria Harbor. For fireworks. What about that, Shen heiress? Nyanari. Heard once engaged to Gu CEO? Shh. Don't mention. Shen done long ago. Heard Sophia Shen gone mad. Kicked from hospital then vanished. Nyan. Probably dead in some ditch under bridge. Now wait. No one noticed. In trash corner a huddled figure. Sophia Shen wrapped in ragged coat picked up. Hair matted in clumps. Reeking sour rot. She barefoot one side. Ankle full. Frostbite. In hand, clutched half, moldy man too. Dazed staring screen. There, I full poise, her yawn. He. Sophia Shen suddenly laughed, showing missing tooth. Yan's married. Yan. Bride not me. Tears washed dirt on grimy face. Wind blew. Red wedding invite. From trash fell into dirty puddle. Gold lettering Connor Gu. Taylor Sue. Blinding. Sophia Shen trembling reached. Hand. Once diamond ringed, now black mud. She carefully picked invite. Sleeve wiped dirt, then pressed to chest. Yan. Look, I have invite. I can attend your wedding. She muttered alone. Passers-by disgusted. Avoided. Where this mad hag from? Stinks. Go away. Hurry. Don't jinx us. Sophia Shen heard nothing. Eyes glued to invite photo. Fingers stroking non-stop. Stomach twisted pain. From hunger, she staggered up. Hid invite in bosom. Hugged tight. Ahead bustling streets. My wedding. She dragged wrecked body toward dark gloomy corner. There no light. No salvation. Only endless night. This first snow season in capital, but couldn't hide city's bustle. Ga. Sue. 2 families marriage ads covered outdoor screens. From airport highway to CBD center. Red joy characters and wedding photos. Made snowy sky warm hue. I stood by banquet hall floor window, adjusting cuff. Behind noisy crowd. Air, thick, premium wine and flower scent. And money smell. Mr. Gio auspicious time. Tristan in new tang suit. Smiled wrinkles spreading. I know. I turned. Grand doors wide. Lights blinding. Applause. Title. Hundreds eyes on me. Admiring. Envious. Mostly. Respectful. I stepped red carpet. At end. Taylor Sue arm on old Mr. Sue. In custom wedding gown. Beautifully. Stunning. Music played. Por una cabeza. At same time. In slum basement rental. Window no pretty snow. Only rusty bars ice. And neighbor's coat dripping dirt. Room mere 5 SQM. Icy as freezer. Peeling wall paint. Exposing green mold patches. Room reeking sewer stink. And stale instant noodle. Sophia Shen huddled bed corner. Wrapped picked, ragged coat. Inner, thin, sweater sleeves, worn threadbare. In hand clutched crumpled invite. Just picked from dirty puddle. Phone. On moldy wood table. Screen cracked corner. Streaming wedding laggy. Light hit her face, highlighting deep sockets and purple lips. So warm. She looked crystal chandeliers brilliant on screen. Trembling reached as if touch warmth, but touched only cold glass. Old Mr. Sue handed Taylor Sue to me. Yan, I entrust Ching Ching to you. If you dare bully her, this old body won't let go. Taylor Sue blushed, eyes full spring. Grandpa, Yan won't. Nasiru. I held that warm hand, fingers interlaced. Rest assured, this life, I'll use my life protect her. Nanner. Under stage applause, thundered. Host gave Mick, joked. Mr. Giu, everyone knows you and Miss Sue heaven-made pair. Natitani, Arelwae. Today, this joyous day, anything to say to bride, or yourself? Now. I took Mike, looked Taylor Sue, her eyes full trust and love. No calculation, only soul resonance. Actually, I want thank fate. Voice echoed hall, steady powerful. Thank fate, let me detour. See clear who human, who ghost. And thank those who tried trample me into mud. Now my rod. They made me understand, only stand high enough can protect who I want. I raised glass, toasted void. This glass to past, to that dead fool. Next to future, to my wife, and my father. Champagne tower overflowed, golden wine spilling. Guests cheered. Confetti flew, gold dust covering space. Sophia Shen, eyes glued screen. Tears washing face dust, forming two streaks. Yan, talking to me right? She smiled dazed. Reached to catch screen confetti, but grasped only air. Stomach pain, from 2 days hunger. Pain feeling gradually numb. She fumbled under pillow, small white bottle. Sleeping pills bought with last coins. Shop owner feared her diet door refused sell. She knelt kowtowed 3 times to beg. Yan married, I should go too. Wah! Twist open cap. Hand shaking violently. Pills, scattered bed. She grabbed handful. No water. Dry crammed mouth. Bitter numb tongue. Tears, streaming. Thirsty. So thirsty. She dry, wretched. She forced cover mouth. Made, self, swallow pills. On screen, Yan bowed kiss Taylor Sue. Kiss, gentle, reverent. What she dreamed crave. So good. Sophia Shen leaned cold wall. Consciousness, fading. Hallucinations appearing. Back to age 7. Golden sun. Green grass. Little Yan holding ice cream chasing her. Sophia. Run slow. Careful fall. Yan. I want that balloon. Okay. I'll buy for you. Connor Gu. Then. Eyes only her. Then, she still, Shen heiress. Princess pampered in palms. Image suddenly shifted. That stormy night, she heartlessly locked Connor Gu out. In surgery room, she coldly watched needle pierce his vein. His cold, disgusted gaze on rooftop. Wrong. All wrong. Sophia Shen wanted cry, but couldn't speak. Body heavy sinking deep sea. Phone flashed. Then battery dead. Screen black. Light out. Darkness swallowed rental. Sophia Shen's hand dangled bed edge. Crumpled invite. Fell ground. Covering dead cockroach. She stared wide at black screen. Face frozen regret. And twisted smile. Kiss! Kiss! Cheers, deafening. I released Taylor Sue. Helped tuck her hair's strand. Outside window. Fireworks exploded. Lighting sky corner. Brilliant, lively. I turned, looked window. Chest suddenly light, as if years web entangling completely severed. Yan, what looking? Taylor Sue, arm, mine asked. Nothing. I withdrew gaze. Looked, Beloved light smile. Fireworks, beautiful. Now. Yes. Really beautiful. Taylor Sue leaned my shoulder. Yan, from now we'll always happy like this. Nhi Recap. Yes. I gripped her hand tight, voice firm. Definitely happier than now. Next morning, I sat, manor dining room, sun, through floor window, spread table, shining white porcelain plates. Taylor Sue, still catching sleep. Last night, she exhausted. Old Chen brought toast and paper. Young master. Good morning. I sipped black coffee. Opened paper, front page. As expected, news of last night, wedding dot. Gusu, century wedding shocks city. Gu, stock opens, limit up. In photo we kissing under fireworks. I shifted eyes down, glanced paper corner. In small unnoticed society, snippet, short line. Unnamed female corpse, found in slum, rental. Nhi. Last night late, at cheap western suburb rental. Police found female body. Initial autopsy, victim's suicide, overdose, sleeping pills. Death time around 8 p.m. yesterday. Victim no ID, ragged clothes. Suspected homeless. Police, continuing verify identity. 8 p.m. yesterday, exact when I propose. Old Chen saw me staring snippet, glanced over, hesitant. Young master this. He recognized address. Need I handle a bit? Old Chen asked softly. After all, handle what? Meow. I folded paper, casually tossed nearby trash. Move natural. Like tossing scrap. An unnamed female corpse. What to do with Ju family? And thou, Old Chen, stunned, immediately straightened. Yes, young master right. Nothing to do. Upstairs footsteps. Taylor Sue in silk pajamas down. Lazily yawned. Talking what? Why so serious? She approached. Sat naturally my lap. Arms around my neck. Nothing. I hugged her waist. Light kiss forehead. Discussing today's honeymoon itinerary. Nadim, thought where go first. I want Iceland see aurora. Heard their end of world. Okay. Then, Iceland. We go now. Now! I scooped her up, strode to entrance. Sun, beautiful. Snow outside stop. That paper quietly in trash. Stained coffee drops. Small line about unnamed woman. Quickly covered by discarded tissue. Completely vanished from sight. In this bustling city, every day, people born, people die. Some die under myriad eyes. Some die quietly in dark corner. Story between me and Sophia Shen finally ended here. Ending not perfect, but satisfying enough. Door closed, locking all darkness. Stench, and that name forever, in yesterday. I gripped Taylor Sue's hand tight. Together, stepped into brilliant sunshine ahead.